2 Megapops is an achievement in Bloons Tower Defense 6 where you need to get 2 million pops or more with a tower of choice. So let's say if you want to go with a crossbow master 2 Megapops, that is perfectly viable. This, for me, is not viable, but we're going to try and do this nonetheless. So 2 Megapops with Bloon Crush. Now my main issue is not necessarily Bloon Crush itself. It's getting 60k to buy it in the first place. So I hope you will understand that my frustration in this is not going to come down to the tower itself, but it's getting to that tower. That is the most aggravating and also the most important part of this entire scenario. Geraldo is also an absolute requirement for this scenario alongside getting 2 million pops with said tower. Round 10 is a bit of a barrier if you don't equip Pickles on your monkey sub here. Otherwise, we're just going to be overwhelmed by the sheer number of balloons that we're facing with, unless we have that additional 1+ damage to our attack. So therefore, Pickles is a must for round 10. And we could have started with the bomb tower in question, which we will get our 2 million pops with, but the bomb tower is a very, very poor starting tower. It shoots very slow, and it is not very powerful whatsoever, with a very, very inadequate blast radius as well, or area of effect. But as the time goes on, our bombs will get bigger, more powerful, and, well, first of all, we're going to get some frag bombs so that we're not entirely useless with the bomb shooter itself. Our Pickles have ended on our submarine, but we have what we wanted out of it. So big bombs is next, so we are able to deploy our bombs in a wider radius, which is very good. Next up, we're going to get heavy bombs so that we're not doing just 1 damage, but 2 damage or a little bit more, depending on if the frags actually hit the balloon or not, which can sometimes be like the bomb shooter's speed, hit and miss. See, a lot of bombs are missing, which is very, very not ideal and is bound to make us lose the game. What are you set on, Strong? I'm going to set you on first so that you target the first most balloon, hopefully, and not try and target the strongest most balloons while it's a regrow round, and always target the yellow balloon, and then another yellow balloon, and then another yellow balloon, because you keep trying to pop the same balloon, but you realize that you're a doofus and you keep trying to pop the same color rather than trying to go for the same balloon, as in the frontmost balloon. Okay, heavy bombs is now in our disposal, but I feel like we got it too late and the round is going to be a failure. Don't worry, this is just the beginning. Heavy on first seems to be the better choice. Round 20. What are we going to be doing here? Well, we haven't got any upgrades to our submarine yet, and I feel like that's honestly the reason why we're struggling at this given point in time. Because we have no other means to be able to protect ourselves with, so we're going to be doing just that. And honestly, I feel like we're going to be just short of money in order to be able to pop the green camo balloon around 24, so we're going to have to lay down some spikes. 55 months, but 55 months contributed towards the cause is exactly what we need. So, let's see now. Let's see how the round goes through, actually, and see if we do need it. Oh my god, we're 6 short. Isn't that just fantastic? When you're just short, when you're so close but yet so far, but in the end, it really does matter. Really big bombs, that really does matter. Balloon impact, that's going to be prevalent for at least until like the late 80s. See how we fare with just the really big bombs. We'll keep on strong for a moment so that we're always hitting the strongest most balloons. It's got the damage required so that hopefully we'll be able to circumvent any regrow issues here, which is doing well so far. So we're relying on the bomb to pop the leads, and relying on the frags to pop the weaker balloons nearby. But the attack speed is a big problem. But I think we're there. There we go. Yep, that's around secured. If that red balloon escaped, there would have been hell broken loose. The entire house will be flipped upside down. Everybody will know about it in the neighborhood. I'm just kidding, by the way. I would never resort to that kind of rage. If only if somebody were to dare give me a stupid enough challenge where I would rage. Like, let's say, with a base dart to Megapops, for example. Now, that would drive me insane. We're really relying on our submersible support to decamouflage these balloons, so it's going to be a bit hit and miss as to whether or not we're able to hit the yellows over here, or up here, or if we're unlucky down here. Lots of RNG sometimes, but I don't think there is a set game where RNG does not exist. There's always going to be some element of luck involved. Oh my god, that was luck, because both the bomb and the frags managed to hit that. Oh gosh, that was a really clutch round right there. The frags are really coming in clutch here. Sometimes you don't want additional attack speed, but you want additional means of pops. And also for this case, this means we don't have to rely on another balloon in order to pop blacks and zebras, as the frags themselves can pop these balloon impact. Oh, I thought that was slightly too late there. Nice. We have ourselves the balloon impact, and we will create an impact on this battlefield. Also, what's really unique with the top half of the bomb shooter is that if you do have frag bombs, it means that the frags themselves are even better. They go further, they have more pierce, they do more damage definitely, but whether or not they have more pierce though, now that's the question. Now, what is the better question is, can we get through this one? Now, the stuns on this are vital for our success. Like, the stuns are just as important as the damage itself, because the stuns stall them in place, while the frags and the explosives themselves get to work in the annihilation of said balloons. These regrow rainbows not going to be too much of a problem, although I might eat my own words very soon. Soon I mean like round 79. Right, we're going to need to give you some Jerry's Fire. Imagine if you couldn't actually get Jerry's Fire for round 40. Like, how many 2 Megapops would be like, nope, not possible, because of this one little factor here. Now, round 40. Can you go down, please? There we go. Now, round 41 to 50 is going to be a breeze. Primary training, primary mentoring. This thing has now got, let's see, we have extra range, extra pierce, and projectile speed, which is very useful for a slow projectile moving tower such as the bomb shooter. And then primary mentoring, more range overall, and reduced ability cooldowns, which is not important for our balloon impact here, but it will be important for our soon-to-be Glue Storm. Now, I'm finding that Glue Storm is an incredibly helpful support tower for two Megapops. This right here, if you're able to always utilize it, is far better than trying to utilize an alchemist on the field, because of the said risk of being able to get pops with the alchemist, which is not what you want. But with the Glue Strike and Glue Storm, you are now able to stick to those Metal class balloons without relying on corrosive glue, which does damage, and also encourages regrows, which is a very big reason why corrosive glue is very meh. You don't want it. You really don't want it. You're better off just not doing damage in the first place. Let other towers do the damage, because corrosive glue only does 1 damage, which I said encourages regrows, which is bad. So what I'm thinking here is radar scanner, and I'm going to leave this here because I feel that this extra near 7k is going to be absolutely pivotal in getting the Bloon Crush as soon as possible. We are going to need the Glue Storm. We're going to need the Overclock in order to increase our attack speed. We're going to need everything in our disposal to ensure that we can go through this. I do want to ensure that we can pop camo balloons whenever we can. And we can circumvent our issues with purple balloons with the tower itself. And we can circumvent our issues with leads with the explosives. And we can circumvent our issues with black and zebras with both Jerry's fire and the frags that deploy from the explosions themselves. I was about to say shrapnel there. But actually, let's see. Sharp fragments. So sharp fragments, shrapnel, they both mean the same thing really, just a different name to them. Also, something else about Glue Strike and Glue Storm which are not within the descriptions is that they, upon activation, de-leadifies all lead balloons. So essentially, it makes it so that it is susceptible to sharp base attacks, which is very, very cool. And it also means that, hopefully, we will be able to do some damage against the DDTs with our Bloon Crush. I'm thinking, hopefully, possibly, it stalls them anyway, so we'll hopefully be able to put something else down that's sharp that will then pop the DDTs while it's under the Glue Storm. Round 58, it is finally time for the Glue Storm, and now we will be able to do bonus damage for all, well, not all, but a lot of eternity. So yeah, leave out primary mentoring, don't want primary expertise, it means that now it can do damage. We've already done primary expertise to Megapops on Candy Falls. If you've not checked out that video yourself, then I would highly suggest doing that, because that takes a little bit of setting up. And also, just to, well, not showing off myself, but Chom Chom has been able to do, like, primary expertise without needing Geraldo's Jerry Fire in order to boost the, primary mentoring, so you can get some initial pops in order to actually get it, which I think is just absolutely insane. Round 60. Can we do this without Jerry's Fire? Because I would kind of like to delay our summon here so that we're able to maintain a Jerry's Fire until we get to like 84 when we get the better Jerry Source. So we would have to hold off until like round 65, I believe, and then deploy Jerry's Fire then and there. But it looks like it's going to have to be an inevitable thing where we're always going to need Jerry's Fire down in order to succeed in this, because at the moment it looks like this thing is going to go to the exit with only one slice removed of the pizza. We came up with the idea, hey, let's have a BFB with a pizza skin and then just lay ham everywhere. Literally. Like ham on your pizza? Like pineapple on your pizza? Then go for a Hawaiian pizza. Also, we're not doing well in this. Yeah, that's much more successful this time. I wonder what little thing helped us out here, looking at you with the mouse orbiting around this. Yeah. Jerry's Fire is honestly the bee's knees at the moment when it comes to these Moab class balloons, but again it stacks with the fact that we do have Glue Storm in order to do bonus damage against all affected balloons, including these regrows that are trying to regrow back, menacingly enough. Right, round 63, and I am wondering if this is a good spot for the engineer, because I tried this kind of spot for my Energizer 2 Megapops, and I somehow kept getting pops with it, despite it being in an otherwise area where it cannot hit any balloons whatsoever. Sometimes the programming is just a little bit finicky, and I feel like, hey, I can actually hit this. I know I'm not supposed to, but I can hit it. And yeah, this is round 63. The round 63 experience involves these leads, and actually because of the fact that that is the case, while they're being glued, it means that the shrapnel can hit them, which is good, and pop them. Not just hit them, but also pop them. Very late into the video, but why logs for this challenge? Well, it has the most amount of RBS throughout all of the official tracks in Bloons Tower Defense 6. Now, RBS stands for Red Balloon Seconds, so how long does it take on medium mode, or medium difficulty, for a red balloon on round 1 to be able to go from the start to the finish of a track? That is just the idea, while it's not under any kind of debuff, such as being slowed down, being stunned, being glued, or anything like that. We are now initializing Operation Overdrive. Sorry, Overclock. It is an overdrive. We are going 200% or at least hopefully 200% of the very most firepower or attack rate in order for us to get that firepower out. This is a setup before we're able to buy Bloon Crush. May the true sun god be with us, and we find ourselves a better tomorrow. We are closing in on round 76, which is going to be an absolute breeze in this case, because this is going to keep perma-stalling them, and the Glue Storm is going to enable us to do bonus damage against, well, all of the balloons, which is going to make absolutely, no chance for the regrow balloons, and also they're also going to be popped within the radius of this as well, so it means they don't have any chance of regrowing anyways, which is beautiful. Although they are regrowing at the back here. I'll stop it. Okay, please let them advance forward, please. That could have been the case where that could have been forever, and there would have been nothing I could have done about that, because they would regrow it back, be knocked back by the balloon impact somehow. Like, it doesn't say in the description that it knocks back balloons, but it can sometimes do that, which is very interesting. Round 78, what we're going to be doing against these ceramics, well, they're all going to die, that's what they're going to be. And this is the second phase of round 78, the same, but with just camo ones this time, which has no effect on our performance. Let us just wait for these to kind of go a little bit further along the track and then apply. Oh my god, this could actually be a problem back here. Like over here, this right here, that's a big problem. So we're going to go on to first rather than strong. Hopefully we'll be able to deal with all these regrows before they become such a huge issue that we'll have to restart a round. Round 79 is a big killer for a lot of runs because of the sheer number of regrows that can be deployed in any given point in time, which is very bad, and looks like we have ourselves a bit of an issue here. Look at all those regrows up there. That's going to be an issue, and you know there's a lot of them when your computer starts lagging. When the game starts lagging, there's just so many balloons on the screen, but because of the fact we have Glue Storm down, it means that they take extra damage, so therefore we can do the damage so that they can... okay, that's not an issue, but we still have regrows for some odd reason, which is an issue. And hopefully we'll be able to deal with that. They're inside the grow blocker zone, which is nice. There's still an issue here. How many of them are there? Come on, just let them get into your range. Thank you. Oh, dearie me. Regrows, I tell you. They are a gigantic pain in the backside. And honestly, I should have done an invisibility potion on this. Not for like the camera detection, but for the increased range. Now that it's the white potion and not the green one. We are now down to BFBs, and now, wow, that takes such a small amount of time to go from BFB to Moab in comparison to from ZOMG to Moab, and look at the effect that we have by not having Glue Storm down. That's such a longer amount of shots in order to actually pop them. So this demonstrates how powerful it is to have this in your support arsenal. So we are 27k away from our near 60k goal, which is a bit of an avalanche, just say, to be honest, when it comes to the sheer magnitude of this cost, but it's a cost that I am willing to pay in order to get it for this video, for this scenario, to show that 2 Megapops with Bloon Crush is possible. Definitely, it's been done, and it's even been done on moon landing recently as of the time of recording this video. Bloody moon landing. Don't tell me to do the same scenario on moon landing just to prove a point, because I'm not doing that. I'm struggling even on the easiest map of the game for this scenario, which is this map right here. I'm doing it on the easiest map because it feels like it's the only map which I can do this on. dear. I praise anybody who can do like 2 Megapops on advanced maps, intermediate maps, and expert maps, because I am not good enough to do even like a normal chimps game on most intermediate maps, all advanced maps, and all expert maps. I'm not good enough of a player in order to do those sort of things, so I'm always stuck where I'm comfortable on the beginner maps. Oh, we've run out of Jerry's Fire. That's why we're struggling a lot here. Crikey, I've only just realised our struggles and our plights and the reason why we lost round 82. These fortified Moabs are a huge issue at the moment. I'm not able to clearly go through all of these. But at the moment, okay, but it's this backlog. That's going to be the big issue here. It's the backmost ones. Can I just please get through this? Evidently not. Switch to first. This little creepy idol here is helping us out here a little bit. Hopefully it comes in clutch for this last little bit of a map here, and hopefully these don't run away, please. Oh, Jerry's Fire, would you please target a frontmost Moab? Please, I need your help more than ever here. This keeps being soaked up by the pierce that has been consumed by these backmost ones. Oh no, come on. Oh, that is just... Oh, that's too late anyways. Oh, that sucks so much. These fortifieds are giving me such a huge issue here. Once we get through this round, then these fortifieds, I don't think they'll appear for another 5 rounds or so. But we've got to get through this round first. Are we there yet this time? Okay, this time with 2 creepy idols rather than just 1. I really want to minimize the costs that we have throughout these next few rounds so we're able to actually purchase this. Ceramics on their own, not a big issue. But when it comes to like the bigger beasts such as these icicle ones, yeah, we're going to need a little bit of micromanagement here in order to get through all this. But with Gluestorm, we are very solid right about now. Yeah, this round, in comparison to the last round, nothing at all. It's the main threat are ceramics, and we can store them, we can glue them, we can do extra damage to them because of the glue. It's all a fine day. But the next round here, 2 ZMGs. Now that... Oh, no, wait, that's round 85. I'm actually kind of grateful that we don't have the 2 ZMGs here and now, because it means we can make extra money. It looks frightening, but because they're not fortified, it's not as frightening as it could be. Like, if all of these were fortified, we would easily get overwhelmed because of the sheer amount of firepower we would need. Dearie me, the biggest one would come into play here, but that... I've already done the biggest one, 2 Megapops, and I've done that quite a while ago. Perhaps I should not have used that. I'm thinking that I should not have... No, I'm going to restart this round. I should not have used the Gluestorm there at the very end of the round there. Hopefully this is far back enough for the Gluestorm to try and crawl its way back as much as possible. Red... Okay, good. Red balloon's done there. Nice. So let us now do this. Oh gosh, we are 7k away from our end goal, but we've still got round 86 to go through. And you know what round 86 has? Fortified BFBs. Nice, isn't that? Help me. The first ZOMG has been crushed utterly. Now the second one. And hopefully we'll be able to go through this just fine. Question mark. It's making its way quite far along the track though, and we don't have... We now have Gluestorm into play. Oh dearie me. And they're very far on the track, which is a bit of a concern, but hopefully our creepy idols will come in clutch here and stop them from getting all the way to the end there. Come on, I really need you to come into play here, creepy idol. Oh, you did stall that last Moab, which is very nice. Thank you very much. And, okay, now our creepy idols are gone, and we only have 1 at our disposal. This is going to be interesting, isn't it? I'm going to put him over here just because of the fact that we have increased range from both Geraldo being under the invisibility potion And, well, because of that, now that is into play. And I realized I did not even have either the glue storm or the overclock into work here, which is fantastic. Fantastic, as in diabolical. Oh, it's just the sheer number of these fortifiers that could be an issue here. It's not always just down to the balloon itself, but how many of them there are. Okay, we can save our glue storm freshly ready for round 87. And a Puya. There we go. That took a little bit of time. We've dealt with 2 of the ZMGs, but this is not looking too good. And this backmost one here has barely been damaged at all. So we have ourselves a little bit of a PS cap issue here, but also at the same time we have ourselves a bit of a pop issue here when it comes to our overall damage. And I don't want to summon anything else. We're so close to the Bloon Crush here, and once we get Bloon Crush, then most of our issues will be okay. Please, Creepy Idol, I need you more than ever now. Please, please, please. No, this last one might escape it. No, wait, that one stalled. Lovely. Okay, we've still got this last one here, but it's so far along the track. Oh, that's my main issue here. It's just too far along the track. I might have to micromanage this just a little bit more because these balloons are not going to get popped. Like, just look at that. We are swamped. Okay, we managed to get 3 of the ZOMGs down, which is very nice. So, hopefully we'll be able to disperse these out just a little bit more. Hopefully. So that, well, we can target this, but it will have to be the lowest of our priorities here because we need to handle the rest of these remnants first of the first 3 ZMGs. And it's not looking too great. Not having the glue storm up doesn't help either. Overclock. Hopefully the Jerry's Fire and Creepy Idol will be able to handle the rest of these. I really need to focus the majority of our fire on the ZMG here. Chuck them back, do anything. Oh, that was really close. That was super close, and maybe I should have used that glue storm just a bit later. Yeah, I should have used it later because this is going to expire, and yeah, some of these are not under the influence. So this will require a restart actually. Oh, hold on, hold the phone, but there's still these to deal with though. Oh, that last one! Come on, that's so close. It took those little spikes left. That was just how close it was for that to be popped. If that was popped like a second sooner, we would have done that round. Oh, this is promising because the last CMG is popped all the way back here, so having it on last for the majority of the round is quite helpful actually, but there's still the remainder of this round, and if we can actually pop all of these. Because sometimes it's this issue here with the towers placed. Come on, please. Just go strong, please. Go on. Go. Oh, come on. You've got to be kidding me. That was such a good round as well. Okay, Maelstrom, you had one job there. Why didn't you just pop all of those ceramics? There were plenty of you, but you just did not. You just decided that you wanted to have an off day. Oh, hello. This could be good actually because we've got blue ones coming out here. Please. Okay, I've sharpened this thing so that the frags are a bit more powerful, which could mean the difference here. I think it definitely has been, and we have gone through the round. So sharpening stone on our bomb shooter. Yes, that's a thing. So can we finally get the Bloon Crush in this round? Hopefully with all the money that we can get from these Moams and these BFBs, we should be able to do it. And we finally, come on, please, just 17 more. Oh, you are trolling me now. There we go. Now that is special right there. Now we are sorted until round 100. we do not require said things like extra support, although another overclock could be handy, but I am very set in what we're doing right now. Thank goodness. This has been the bane of my existence for the past hour or so now. Just getting to the point where I can afford this damn thing. Now that we do have that, I am thinking that the MIB is up for grabs. We needed the extra 6,800 or so to get the Bloon Crush in the first place. So hopefully we'll be able to actually get the Bloon Crush, the MIB for around 90. And I'm hoping we'll be able to do that because I'm quite worried about the DETs here. I'm worried if it's actually an absolute requirement to have MIB or Striker Jones to make it better against black balloons. So yeah, that's a thing. Let's see. And oh, they're stunned. Excellent. Okay, we can still stun them, which is brilliant. I was worried about our partial immunity from being able to actually pop them in the first place here. So that is all good and fun. We'll put you on strong. Yeah. We'll put you in a position of power, stalling all of these, and be able to deliver that damage thanks to the blue storm. I was going to say superstorm, but that's a completely different tower there. Ah, you're having a bit of an issue there, ZMG. You was once trouncing all over me, but now you can't go anywheres. Also, I think frag bombs also enhances our capabilities with the stuns as well, because we can shoot further. Although the pumpkins that do spawn out of the bomb tower don't really look that intimidating. But I'm pretty sure that the default bombs look even better. Oh, look at this thing. Even smoking on it knows that it is the business when it can stun Moab class balloons. With the exception of Baz. That'll be OP. Round 93. These. Oh, I forgot about the MIB actually. So now we have ourselves no worries at all with these DDTs. And we should be able to get through the rest of this round without any worry, train, or thought with worries. Hopefully that all makes sense here. I've been here for an hour. Not as bad as, let's say, Total Transformation to Megapops, but it's still a very arduous, monotonous, tedious one to say the least. And our lack of power before the Bloon Crush was definitely apparent. I think it's time to make myself a cov here. Look at this ZMG being permanently stalled back and us barely doing any damage. Oh, maybe not, okay. Oh, dearie me. Maybe it's like that with the fortified ZMGs on round 97. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that, but we still have 6 rounds after this. Joyful. But at least they won't be as painful though. Round 98 could still be a little bit of a challenge though with the sheer amount of balloons on the screen. But I think our stuns will be more than useful here. DDTs, Blue Storm. Oh, hello. You're a little bit of an issue here when it comes to being able to stop you. But I do not think we require any balloon sabers for this particular run here because of the fact that this is providing the stores that we need. Bonus damage to camo balloons. Don't mind if I do, thank you very much. So how close are we to level 20 with this thing? I think we'll get it to round 98. How many idols do we have it? All 2, lovely, so we'll deploy them around 97. And then they will last until the end of the game. Oh, so I got a weird glue storm there, which is very helpful in this scenario. I'm just really tired. I should be in bed right now, actually. I'm not. I've got work early in the morning, but I'm doing this. Round 96 has been done and dealt with. Gosh, these... I wish... Just for this particular scenario, I wish they were not knocked back as far. Just so that I can actually pop more quickly. That is done. So, yep, that's definitely done. Okay, round 97, what can we do here? Well, we're going to do that. And then we're going to place down... Now, you know what? I'm going to place you somewhere very, well, not obscure, but hopefully somewhere in which you won't be able to get pops. Not there, definitely. Because I know up here, if it reaches over this side or this side, it can still get pops, which is a bit of a concern. I don't know, really. Where should I put that? Or maybe we don't even need a second one. Only one is required here. Okay, so how is your day going so far? Mine? Well, I recorded the Energizer one, and that was uploaded for you. That was yesterday, as of the time of recording of... Actually, as of the time of that being uploaded, I'm dispersing these two recordings out so that I have a bit of a quieter Wednesday, since Wednesday's on my very busy day. So I thought, hey, let's do 2 recordings today, and hopefully we'll be able to get through the scenario without pulling our hair out. I've already lost half of my hair, and these ZMGs will not be popped at all. The joys of this game are infinite. Please stumble. Like we are definitely doing it. We're just doing it very slowly. Very, very slowly. Are we missing something? Ah, yes, we're missing sharpening stone. That might be the difference. That might turn the tide to our favor here. Possibly. Hopefully one day we'll be able to get through this. Oh gosh, this is like being on an elevator and you need to go to the 100th floor. I never experienced that myself because I've never been to a place called America where they have buildings that tall and stuff like that. One of these days. Hey, how's your day going? I'd love to hear what you've been up to today. Myself, I'm waiting. Oh, finally some action. Although the backmost ones were popped first for some odd reason. Well, probably because those ones got the majority of the shrapnels. That's probably why. And yeah, I think it's because of the frag slash shrapnels. That was why those ones were popped first. And because we are sharpening stone on those ones, that means they had more damage as well. Yeah, it's weird that a bomb tower can receive sharpening stone, but it's only applied to the frag bombs themselves. This is really, really painful. How long did that round last? 5 minutes? Too long anyways. Round 98 is not going to be anywhere near as painful, actually. Oh. I forgot to deploy the creepy idols down. Oh, well, it's not like we need them anyways, but it was just for insurance policies. I just like to think that we have it all under control, but yet I forgot. Even though I said around 96, I'll deploy these to around 97. Dear no, we're not going to restart it just so that we have 4 of these down on the track. By the way, 2 of them disappear around 100 anyway, so it's not like we actually gain much from all this anyways. And this should be half as painful. Yeah, usually around 98 is a stopper for a lot of runs, but in this case, because we can permastall all of these, that's not going to be a thing that will happen at all. Like at all. At all. I'm saying it right now, at all. Well, we do have a bit of spare money here. What can we do with our spare money? We've got 34k. Like, I like to be able to utilize as much of it as I can, but do we even need anything? We do need something for around 100, but that's definitely a factor. Let's see. Auto start off. And then we will look at our finances here and there. So, I am really, well, I should really get to bed. But it's like, what can I do here actually? So, yes, we could put down another overclock, so that increase our attack speed. But we've got 42k left to spare here. Like, we could do like a call to arms. A call to arms and a FSC. Is that possible? Yeah, that is possible actually. Also, that increases our PS as well, so let's try this. A little bit of spare time does not hurt whatsoever. Okay, with that intact, let us deal with this ourselves. So that's the first one. Let's go like that. Oh, we should really save us up for when we get to the other stages. Although this right now is a little bit on the weak side against the bad here. So perhaps we could have needed something else as well to deal damage against it. But our other issue here is relying too much on the first strike capability in order to pop this thing. Contemplating maneuvers. Although once it is popped, then we are in the clear. But it's just a matter of popping it in the first place. I'm really nervous about using this thing again. I'm actually going to take a different approach to this. I'm not too sure. Can we do this? I'm not too sure, actually. Oh, there we go. Although I don't like the fact that there's right next to that. Although, can we do this? As long as we don't accidentally press 3, that's a matter of fact there. Just don't press 3. Oh, yeah, we got it. So, yoink, we're going to take you out of the equation. And we just about have that, actually. Like, if we didn't get, like, if we were, like... if we were below 2,002,000 there, I think that would have been a fail here. But that, folks, is a Bloon Crush 2 Megapops. Was that worth it? No. It was really not worth it. That took so much of my time and patience. This thing almost got 42k as well. That was a thing. Like, this led for almost all of the run. We had Geraldo here do 3 pops. Like, for all of the run. Like, oh, there's also this sub as well, actually. I forgot about that. The submersible support at the very beginning there. Like, that was definitely necessary. But this, all that is actually quite a frightening amount there. Although we did use it a 3rd time, so that was probably on our side here, that this wasn't like 2,010,000 or something like that. So yeah, very risky. Perhaps I should not have used that first strike ability there. So yeah, I think that is, when it comes to tier 5s, all of the ones that can be done that are horrible. So can't do glue storm, well, in customs you can do super glue. You would have to really be lucky about regrows when it comes to the glue storm. Haven't done a Moab Eliminator yet. Done Bomb Blitz. I think that's the easiest one to do out of all the bombs. Done all those 3. Haven't done PMFC yet. Don't really... not fancying it at this given point in time. Haven't done Trade Empire. Done all 3 of those. Haven't done Cripple Moab yet. Yeah, that's going to be quite agonizing because of this rate of fire. Done all 3 of those. Done all 3 of the mortars. Done all 3 of the Dartling gunners. We're doomed to get to that point, kind of like the Bloon Crush. It's getting it, that's a horrible thing. Not the actual tower itself. Done all 3 of these. You can only get the anti-balloon when it comes to tier 5. Grand Saboteur, is that even possible? Like, is the Grand Saboteur even possible to do for like a 2 Megapop scenario? Because doesn't that leech pops? Okay, it's been done on End of a Road, Firing Range and Resort. I am rather perplexed by that. Done Total Transformation, Perma-Brew. I would never think that could be possible, although, let's see, Permanent, no, I've spelled it correctly and it doesn't appear on the index, so that's not been done. Done all 3 of these. Obviously this is not a thing. Perma-Spike, done neither of these. Actually, I haven't. No, I've done neither of these. Done a 2TC with Carpet Spice, but not. But this is affordable on 123 if you have this under the reduced cost square. it's like, it's super duper close. Don't apply my expertise. Done Century Champion. Have yet to do XXL Trap. That is... yeah. Don't want to talk about that. Done all three of those. And there we go, we're back to the start here. Thank you so much for watching. Sorry for the extremely long video again, but this is another monotonous scenario. Thank you so much for watching. Take care of yourselves, everybody.